Today we're doing top 10 best Mac Miller songs of all time. I waited a while to do this video just because I knew it'd be such a hard video to make for me, knowing how much Mac's music has always meant to me, how much I've always enjoyed it, and how much millions and millions of people truly enjoy his music and honestly miss him. This list could honestly go in so many different ways because there's so many Mac songs that so many different people hold in their hearts in just so many different ways, whether it be nostalgia factor, whether it be just because they had fun with the song during good times, or maybe those songs helped them get through the bad times. So there's so many songs that could be on this list, and they could be arranged in really any order, but here is my personal top 10 best Mac Miller songs of all time. Coming in at number 10, I have Ladders off of Swimming, and I really debated between Small Worlds and this song for the 10 spot, but I think it just edges out Small Worlds to be in the top 10. Honestly, this song reminds me a pinch of Dang with Anderson .Paak because of how groovy and funky this song really is underneath all the layers. It's got a really great catchy melody from Mac, and you can really hear him come into his own with these amazing melodies and his singing voice in the Swimming and Circles albums, which is why they are so good. He really starts to make very mature music with these two albums, and it's honestly just great to hear his growth through his career between these last two albums of his. The beatboxing, the bass line, and the sheer funk of this song is what helps it jump into the top 10. The song's a lot of fun, and between Mac's rapping and singing on this song, I just really love it. So Ladders coming in at number 10. At number 9, I've Remember off Watching Movies with the Sounds Off with the REM in capital letters. This is one of Mac's most conscious songs of all time, in my opinion. He does dive deep, talking about his friend who is deceased, and it just cuts you at the heart in every way with this lyric. This song is so lyrical, and that's definitely why it's in the top 10. Also, the title of this track is actually an ode to the indie record label he created, which is something I really like. Little nuggets like that you leave behind is really cool. The instrumental is very atmospheric, and I love the reverb on the rim shot in the beat. You gotta listen closely for it, but that rim shot hits hard. It is a bit of a depressing song that digs at you, but because it's so emotional and because you can really hear the pain in Mac's voice on this song, and even in his flow and delivery is what makes the song so great. And also, that guitar solo at the end of the song is just straight out nasty. I love listening to this song all the way through, even though it's a bit of a longer song, but I love that guitar solo toward the end of the track. So Remember at number 9. Coming in at number 8, I have The Spins off the K.I.D.S mixtape. And honestly, this song definitely deserves to be here because A, it's so damn fun, and it was one of Mac Miller's first hits. This song is timeless and it's a classic. Let's be honest, it was released over a decade ago and it's still like number 1 on Mac Miller's Spotify. And I know that this song might be a bit higher on some other people's lists because of the sound of it. People love to have fun with it, and it makes people smile. There's no doubt about it, and this song definitely deserves to be in the top 8, but I just thought the other 7 songs above it really showed his growth and maturity throughout the rest of his career, but it's still a great song. So Spins at number 8. Coming in at number 7, I have Come Back to Earth off of Swimming, and honestly, when Swimming came out, this song really shocked me as the intro song on the album, and it was so surprising to me because it wasn't like anything we've ever heard from Mac before, and to open the album with this, it perked my ears and it caught me by surprise. I absolutely loved hearing him sing right off the rip on this album. He sings beautifully. I love the raspiness of his voice, and he talks about mental health on this track, which is something we all need, and it's something that we can all relate to. You know, he says he needs a friend and a way out of his head. The instrumental is just beautiful between the keys and the strings, and it's just another atmospheric track from Mac, which is mostly my favorite when the vibes are just there and the instrumental hits hard. It's another song that just digs at your soul because this track is so soulful, and that's why it deserves number 7. At number 6, I have Weekend featuring Miguel off Good AM, and in my opinion, this is the best song off of that record. This song is like a mature version of The Spins, right? It's a lot of fun. It's got Miguel toward the ending with some of the smoothest vocals ever. I absolutely love Miguel's feature on this song, and it's just like he's all grown up, but he's talking about having fun, looking forward to the weekend, having fun on the weekend, partying, all that kind of stuff like The Spins, but with more mature and adult-like experiences and journeys and storytelling, and that's what makes this song so good. Mac's flow on here is different and it's very pleasant to the ear. I love the instrumental on it. Once again, it's a little bit funky, it's just so good to party to. So Weekend at number 6, and I never get tired of listening to this song. Coming in at number 5, I have Blue World off Circles. This song is so good. It samples Blue World by the Four Freshmen, which is a dope ass sample for this song. I love those old timey samples with today's hip hop. They go together so well. The instrumental is really trippy with those chopped up vocals by the Four Freshmen. I just love the chopped up vocals and the whole beat of this song in general. It like goes hard, but yet it's trippy and chill. Lyrically, obviously he's reflecting on his life and everything he's gone through and what he has, but he knows that he'll get through it, and we all need that message sometimes. At number 4, I have Good News off Circles. This song, I'm gonna be honest, made me cry the first time I heard it. The strings plucking on this, absolutely gorgeous. The composition of this track in general is so beautiful. That's the best way to put it. Hearing this after Mac passed away was absolutely devastating because you could hear the pain in his voice, you could hear the suffering in his lyrics that he was doing, yet the song still makes me feel to this day like he's shining down on us, like he's smiling on us. You know, the song lyrically, obviously you could hear what he was going through before his death, but it still sounds like he's almost saying, you know, cherish the moments we had. I don't know, there's just a part of me when I hear this song, like I can see him smiling down at us. All around amazing song. His vocals, once again, raspy singing. Love it, love it, love it. It's just so jazzy and crisp. Such a great song all around. So Good News at number 4. At number 3, I have Dang featuring Anderson .Paak off of The Divine Feminine. Honestly, the instrumental itself for this song puts it in the top 3. It is so good, funky, groovy, everything about it really, really well done. And Anderson .Paak kills his feature as he always does. I don't think I've ever heard him do something bad in my life. His vocals are so smooth. The trumpets in it, amazing. I love when there's brass instruments in hip hop songs. It gives the songs a whole other side dimension to them that brings them to life, where it's not just overly digitalized, it's real. It feels so real and it's so nice. It's a light song. I always just want to just get up and dance. It's like I can't control my body when I hear this song. I just want to get up and dance, and that's how I know it's an amazing track. At number 2, I have Everybody off Circles. And is this song slept on? I think this song slept on. I'm pretty sure it's an underrated track. The piano on this song really makes me want to go to a jazz bar, lower the lights, give me a whiskey on the rocks, maybe a cigar, and let me just get in my feelings. He's spitting nothing but the truth on this track. Obviously inspired by Arthur Lee's Everybody's Gotta Live, which is a great song in itself, but I love Mac's take on it. The bass on here is so crisp and clean, the instrumental's so good, and the melody just makes me melt every time. It definitely deserves this 2 spot. Everybody's gonna die, but you have to live your life and love first, right? And finally, at number 1, this was kind of a no-doubter for me, I have SelfCare off of Swimming. This song is number 1 because it's pretty much perfect in every way. I mean, most songs on this list are very smooth and lyrical, as are all of Mac Miller's songs. But the meaning of this song really puts it up there. You know, I feel like in music, we're so harsh on our own mental health. We talk about the sadness and the downfalls, and I feel like that's an aspect of venting, which is always a good thing. Don't get it twisted. But we rarely talk about self-care and how important it is to love ourselves. There's really only a handful of hip hop songs out there that are like that. That's why this song is so important. Max sings on this, he raps on it, his vocals in every way is amazing. I love his tone of voice and all of his flows and delivery on this song. It's basically perfect. I feel like this is a song that everybody's gonna love. And if everybody loves this song, that tells me it's an amazing song. And there's also a beat switch toward the end of the track, which is honestly amazing. And it's like there's 2 fantastic songs in one, because the last like minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes of the track feels like an entirely different song. So when you mush those together, it's amazing. I love the topic, love the meaning of this song, and sonically so pleasant to the ears, all around his best. So SelfCare at number 1, no doubt for me. But what is your top 10 Mac Miller songs of all time? I'm super interested in hearing what you all think. What should be taken out of this list? What should be put in, or what should just be rearranged? Very interested to hear all your opinions on this list. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and you love talking music just as much as I do, and hit a like if you like the video. Thank you so much for coming by. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at EJSpark1, and as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love, I love s'mores. EJ out.